Hello children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and this week we have our new moon in Cancer. And it's actually a transitional moon, looking at the 3 days surrounding it. The new moon is going to be right smack in between Cancer and Leo, which I've been getting a lot of self-care reminders from the universe lately, and I think that is a really good aspect to put into your family. I feel like there's a nice little balance between family and self, and giving enough to each side so that you can be in better harmony in your family space. So I think it's going to be a very interesting new moon with all of these vibes coming in. I can't wait to get into our reads. So let's go. Oh, Sagittarius. We still have 25 miles to go, don't we? Been riding on that doggone plane. And now we gotta walk for 3 days and 2 lonely nights. You gotta be mighty mad. But the journey's worth it. It looks long, it looks endless, it looks tireless, and we just don't know if we can keep on going. But we have that fire, we have that motivation, we have that thing burning that's going to keep us stepping. And step we shall. 1 foot at a time, Sagittarius. We're getting closer. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna get there. The heat is turning up as I started speaking on the song 25 Miles. One of my favorites, by the way, low-key. I love Motown. I am, what is it that I saw? I am polyamorous. I like a lot of different things. Okay, so sometimes you're gonna see me putting out some Motown. 25 Miles, one of my favorites. And that is the vibe. But no, I can just feel that heat turning up. And now the water, too. My God. All of the stuff. It's building. The anticipation. We're getting closer and closer, Sagittarius. I can feel it. It's neat. Uh-oh. He's getting closer and closer, too. Crap sticks. Slow my feet up tight, can't lose my stride. Yeah. See? That took longer than you know to get here, but we were still in the vibe. We were still catching it. Putting it all in order. I just want to peek. I want to know. There's a lot on our plates right now, and we may be hastily cutting, or not even hastily, just aggressively cutting, wielding this sword in defense of this little plant, that little potted plant there in the corner. That's what we've been growing, that's what we've been working on. And that's the thing that we will stand here and we will protect. But there is an awful lot on our plate. I'm saying, there is a lot of, distractions and pretty things and not so pretty things. All just kind of not even standing in our way, just pulling our attention. It's like walking past a store window and you have to stop and look at what's over there. But we're on the lookout. It's not simply window shopping. We are looking out. We're looking out for the Empress. we're looking out for the Hierophant. I feel like we're shopping for all of the right elements and cutting out as many of the bad and atrocious elements at the same time. Because we're on the lookout for that pure creative space and energy, for that pure wisdom and structure. The Empress and the Hierophant together is like, it's an interesting combination, the way these two are working together. From her creative feelings and spaces and his structures in faith, the structures that he has applied in the same spaces from that masculine perspective. It feels like this is the goal. This is the target. And we know that in order to get there, to get these ships with these energies coming into our shores so that we get to have them and work with them and get more personal with our yin and yang realms, we know we got a lot to walk away from. 8 cups. All just not really serving their purpose. All a little broken. It's just not quite. These waters just aren't quite the same space that they used to be. It's not that we don't want elements. It's not that we don't respect the space where we planted the seed, but we planted it in a pot. We did not plant this tree in the ground where we stand. We put it in a pot, specifically. I feel like because we needed to make it movable, more movable. Again, we had good elements and we had good pieces, but we also had a lot of bad, had a lot of invasive species coming in that we had to cut out and cut away. And what we are moving towards is a better balanced system, a better structure to house these energies. Ooh, Sagittarius. See? We had to step away for a little bit. Things looked like they were going to take a turn and we weren't going to come back to this. I wasn't sure when we were going to get back to it. However, as we moved through all of the different things that we had, all of the different little businesses and stuff that we had to handle, somehow it pieced itself back together into the perfect flow and energy. That's what brought the ships in with such ease. It was just doing what we knew we had to do. Taking care of all of the different aspects so that it could all come together. Okay. Judgment was on the bottom of the deck and I immediately heard angels sing. Like, angels are singing about this. What has fallen below the table? What's under the table? First we'll get what's in our lap. Oh, victory is in our lap. Success is in our lap. It just fell right into our lap. Right there. Told you. Take care of your 1 and 2. Get all of those cups and swords in order. Under the table, there's a lot of work. And it doesn't even feel like it's just your work. It feels like under the table there is just a lot of building towards this success, towards this energy. This is, they're building the empire. We're building the empire as we speak. Keep playing your part and doing the things that you know you need to do. Cutting out the bad weeds. And drinking and pouring good waters. Victory will fall into your lap because of the work of everything and everyone that is involved. Because it feels like this is one lonely factory worker, yes, but this also has like the essence of the whole factory in it. At least right now. There's more. There's a lot of us. We may be somewhat separated in our little cubicles right now, but that doesn't mean that we're not all working towards the same goal, building up towards the same thing. We were doing it alone, now we're starting to realize that even though we were working separately, we were working together all along. Queen of Wands below the table too. But watching. Looking directly at us. It's compassionate discipline. It's a kind structure? Is that the word that I'm looking for right now? No, it's just it's a good fire. It's a very good fire that we're holding here. This is hearth feeling right now. Like this queen here, she holds the hearth in her heart. She can be a little bit strict or a little bit stubborn or a little bit in her own way. However, she does that to keep the fires burning at just the right temperature so that we're not overcooking. It's not going to come out half-baked, it's not going to come out overcooked, because this Queen of Wands is going to hold the correct temperature. How interesting, Sagittarius. We've got a lot going on. We're doing a lot to sort out and organize. But just don't forget. We planted this seed in a pot, and we could take it anywhere. So let's shop for the supplies that we need, that we want to take with us. And let's mark out the things that we know we're going to leave behind. Because ships are coming in. Thank you, Sagittarius. Have a fantastic moon. We'll see you next time.